Good afternoon, Facebook land. This is Kari Long, the creative director of AQ Creative Consulting, dropping in for a live broadcast very quickly to discuss Facebook's recent algorithm change and what that means for your business page. Now, it's been in effect for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and I've been monitoring the changes on the pages I work with, our own page, business page, and kind of trying to get an idea of how this algorithm is affecting our business pages. Now, this is probably the most drastic shift, maybe not as drastic as the first algorithm shift when we were getting all that organic reach way back when pages were first introduced to Facebook. We had a lot of organic reach. We could put up a post and thousands of people would see it. Now, gradually, we got used to having less and less organic reach as time went on, as the algorithms were shifted. We learned how to work with certain strategies to not over promote, certain things that we knew would work with Facebook in keeping us in the algorithm and in the news feed. Now, with this newest algorithm shift, it is probably the most drastic in my mind because really there's not a lot more we can do to make any changes other than paying for ads or paying for, to be able to be seen on Facebook. There are some little tricks that I've kind of figured out along the way, and there's a way of kind of working with the algorithm in the best possible way. So what I'm going to do today is briefly describe the algorithm change, what has happened, what that means for your page, and what you can do to work with it so that you're not finding yourself in a pit of despair going, oh my God, nothing's been seen on my page, nobody's seeing my stuff, because that is going to happen. You've probably noticed a very big decline in reach and engagement over the last few weeks, and that is because of this shift and this change. So what is the change? Facebook has decided that because there is so much competition on the news feed with billions of people using Facebook and also businesses using Facebook, there is so much competition for what you see on the news feed, in your feed that happens every day. They decided that they wanted preference and priority to be going to friends. Facebook was originally created as a friend-to-friend connection. The businesses came much later, of course. So now what's happened is they are deciding to shift the algorithm so that what is seen on your news feed is mostly your friends' shares. So you're probably also seeing a lot more information coming through your news feed from your friends that you haven't seen for a while, and less of the businesses that you have liked, the pages that you have liked for other businesses. Now, this could be viewed as very devastating for businesses, and I know there has been a lot of posts out there talking about how this is a really radical change and how it's going to make working with Facebook as a business really, really difficult. But I always prefer to see the positive. And from what I am kind of gleaning from this, it's just a shift. It's going to take a shift. We're probably going to have to, yes, deal with less and less reach, less engagement. We can't be lazy anymore. We can't just post to our page and just hope somebody will see it and engage with it. We're going to have to do a little more footwork to get out there and connect with our friends and also provide content that our friends will share to their friends. So the way to kind of combat, or as I prefer to say, work with the new algorithm change is to, when you share a post or content to your business page, you can also share it to your own personal profile and share it to groups. And you're going to have to basically get out there and be sharing this information a little more broadly so that your friends can see it. And if it's of value to them, they will share it. So again, as always, we are always wanting to be sure we add value in our content. That's always been the way for us. We want to make sure there is value in everything that we post. So that's okay. If you've been doing that so far, you keep doing that. The only shift we need to make now is that content, you can't just post it to your Facebook page anymore and hope it's going to get the reach it used to. It simply won't. You can ask your friends to get notifications from your page. That's a lot of footwork as well. You can get a support group through that. Join Facebook groups where the people in the groups will support your page. But most importantly, create content that you can share on your personal profile and that your friends will want to share. Utilize your Facebook groups, share content there. Basically, you're going to be encouraged to further develop your relationships online. So again, I don't really see how this is a bad thing. It could be frustrating for a lot of businesses because we do have to work so hard to get our stuff seen. But again, it goes back to what we're always saying. Focus on the relationships, not the sales. We don't promote. We are not into the into the promoting zone. And it's interesting. It's always a hard one to wrap your brain around when you're doing marketing on Facebook and you know you need to do it for your business. It is a social way of connecting. So it still always has to be social. It still always has to connect, and it still always has to nurture and grow relationships. So with this new algorithm change, don't fret. It's not the end of the world. You simply will have to do a few more steps in order to get your stuff seen. And watch what you're doing. Analyze what's happening. What posts are really getting engagement? Which ones are people interested in? If you're sharing your own blog post to a Facebook group or something, you know, some other place that you know people will like your content, are they responding to it? Ask your viewers what they want to see. Share stuff to your own personal page and see what your friends actually comment on and what they like. Facebook and any social media platform is always, you're always constantly in movement with it. So what that means to me and what that should mean to you is that you're never going to find a fixed solution to it at all. It's never going to happen. You're always going to be a movement. You're always going to have to adjust. Things will be tweaked. Algorithms will be changed. And the best thing you can do is just keep providing great value to your followers and watch what's happening and adjust and tweak. And for this latest one, those few tips that I've offered you should make a difference. Try things out though. Essentially what you need to do is make sure that your friends are seeing your content, and in whatever way you can do that, because that is what the news feed is going to be showing. Your friends will see your content from your personal profile page, and their friends will see the content that they share from your personal profile page or your business page. So again, it's not the end of the world. Certainly we can deal with it, but you have to stay focused on the relationships. So if anyone has any questions about this and the newest algorithm change, because it is a big, big, big one, let me know in the comments section below. We will keep you updated constantly about what's happening with this algorithm, and if we learn any new tricks along the way. We also have a coaching group on Facebook where, again, I encourage people to share their content so that they can support each other and keep those pages active. If you're interested in joining that group, you simply go to our Facebook page, which is AQ Consulting, and you will find a link to that group. You do have to sign up if you are not a client of ours. Clients of ours do get privilege, and some networking organizations that we're part of do get open membership. But if you do not have any of those connections with us, all you have to do is sign up. It's pretty easy. And then you're welcomed into our coaching community. And there you'll get all sorts of updates on this kind of thing and ways to work around it. And you'll also have a community of people who know that they need to support each other to get these pages, these Facebook pages working and to get content shared. So we work together to make sure our businesses don't, you know, do the nosedive and absolutely zero reach. And there's nothing worse than posting a great blog or some great content and then going back, you know, 4 hours later and seeing the reach, you know, it's reached 2 people. I know that feeling. I've done it myself. Even though we've got over 2,000 on our page, sometimes that's what happens with the algorithm. So don't dismay. Just know that you need to tweak some things and keep at it. Consistency is still always the key with social media. So any questions, let me know. I will answer them if you leave them in the comments section below. And I am going to be posting this video to a written blog and posting it to our website a little later today. Okay, I hope everyone's having a wonderful afternoon. I know it's a beautiful day in Vancouver here. We're up at, I think, finally 26, 27 degrees. It's nice and warm. So again, any questions, let me know, and we will be back at you very soon.